Hello folks, Homeless Rob here. I apologize if you can hear the car and the air conditioner running. Sun's out so the car gets kind of warm. I should probably take this hoodie off. Sitting here in the Lowe's parking lot waiting for DoorDash to ramp up. I'm near one of the hot spots. Maybe I can make a couple bucks during the lunch rush. But anyway, so Charlie Kirk's funeral, or his memorial or whatever, happened yesterday. Seems to have gone off without a hitch, security-wise. Now, we won't know everything if anybody got arrested here or there, probably for a little while at least. But, yeah, not much happened, except, of course, there were knucklehead protesters talking crap outside. There was one in particular that was disgusting. So there was this woman holding a sign, one of the protesters, and I can't remember what the sign said exactly. Something about it should be quick and televised. I'm assuming somebody's death. And she yelled at some pregnant woman that she wishes her baby would die. What the hell is wrong with you? How can you wish something like... I don't know. I don't understand people. But about the memorial, these past couple weeks, and then yesterday especially, opened my eyes even more than they were already opened, just to how divided this country is. I mean, okay, so in the past, since Kirk's murder, you've had all kinds of calls from the left for people's outright murders, all over the place, pretty much calling for the murder of anybody that isn't a leftist. And yesterday showed me just how far the divide goes, how high up it goes. This is not a grassroots movement anymore, if it ever was, really. Like, first of all, Charlie Kirk's widow, being a very, very religious person, she, of course, said she forgave the shooter. I'm not going to debate her on that. That's her choice. If that's what she wants, that's what she wants. But I, for one, I wouldn't forgive shit. Killed somebody that I loved, somebody that I knew, somebody I was friends with. No. There's no forgiveness. No. That's for the big man to decide if he forgives them. I'm not forgiving anybody. But as far as the divide goes, Trump came out and said during his speech, and I'll paraphrase him because I don't recall his exact words, but I'll give you the gist of what he said. He basically said at one point that he hates his opponents and he wishes them ill. And I was like, wow. I mean, you're supposed to be the president of the entire country, not just your side, but okay. And then on the other side, I guess, supposedly a bunch of Democrats from the Congress and Senate skipped out on, they didn't show up to the memorial. And I thought, that's in bad taste. Come on, what? So that got me thinking about, the divide in America. And the division is so strong that I'm old enough to remember 9/11. I think I was like 24 years old, something like that. And things were getting kind of divisive back then. Nowhere near as much as they are now, but yeah, there was some division going on. And then 9/11 hit, a disaster hit, and oh boy, that all evaporated. Everybody was an American for a good while after that. Of course, that dissolved, but our divide today, some 24 years later, is so wide now, the chasm is so wide, that I don't know that a disaster would bring us together again. I really don't. I don't think it would. And that's really troublesome. I mean, there's two sides now. There's two Americas. And unfortunately, okay, you've got the left and you've got the non-left. What I mean by the non-left is there were various factions for a long time. The most was the right and the left, the biggest, but there were other ones. You had the conservatives. You got MAGA. You've got you had libertarians, the centrists, the moderates. Now they're all lumped into one group. The left hates them all equally. You're either on the left or you're not on the left. And I don't see how that divide is ever going to come back together. I don't see how it's going to be healed. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I'm kind of nervous about it, but you tell me if you think it can be healed. I have no idea how to go about doing that. If you do, my only idea is a national divorce and divide the country in half. I don't see how else to do this without violence. And I don't like violence. But if you got a better idea, I mean, leave it in the comments. I'll read it. Might respond back to you. But in the meantime, enjoy today if you can. Remember, we're not going to know anything about numbers, solid numbers, for a while. Like, there was 100,000 people that showed up and 100 million views. I don't know. But anyway, like, subscribe, and I don't know, eat some ice cream. Whatever you want to do. But I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Bye.